Welcome back. We've already seen now how to insert data into a database using static values, but this is no real world implementation. There's not going to be any case where or there are going to be very few cases where you'll be inserting such data into your database. So the easiest or the most common approach is collecting data from a form and displaying that data inserting the data onto the database. So this episode is going to focus on inserting data onto your database using forms. If you like this tutorial, please click a like button and subscribe to the channel to follow up with more recent content on Laravel. So we will comment out all of this since we are not using it, and then we will return a view, right? Students new, right? For example, students new. So we want to create a new student. So we'll come to where do we have this? We come to our resources. Okay, resources, views, right? Students new. But I think we have a lot of student related stuffs here. So we will create a folder called students, right? And then we'll create a file called new.blade or create.blade.php, right? Such that we will not do students new, we'll say students.create, right? So we are going into the students folder and we're looking for the create file, create.blade.php. So that we have it easy, we'll look at about us. So we'll just copy this, say creating student. So save this, close this. We'll try it here. Okay, students.create. There's no view found. What are we missing? Okay, oh, it's students. I'm sure somebody said, oh, you made a mistake. It's students with an S, so not students. That's why it didn't give me the underlining stuff here. So it's students. So we have students. Great, students.create. So if we try it back on the browser, okay, we have creating new students, right? So what we need now to do is use a simple form. We're going to do a simple form, right? Form input class form control name is equal to name. Make it a minimum. So we have two fields here, a name and a score. Oops, score. Type number. Type text. Okay, so let's see how it looks like. Okay, simple form. Let's it's a bit crazy there. So I'm trying to give it so you can always get all these contents from getbootstrap.com. Can always get it from getbootstrap.com. So I'm basically using some bootstrap classes here from group. Okay. Okay. Our form now looks better. Yeah. So our form takes two options, a name and a score, right? We have a name and a score. Oops, why is it this big? I'm not sure why is this big. Okay, let's focus on. So it takes a name and a score. Let's do a label. Okay, so what's the name and what's the score? Now, we want to say, okay, once this form is done, it should say method. The method is post. We want to use a post method. And the action, right? What is the action? This action now is supposed to pertain or is supposed to link you to a particular route. On the next part, we're going to see how to create the routes and insert the data into the database.